Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I struggle with picking books for my TBR for the following month. And Miss Sarah had a wonderful idea, a wonderful video where she asked her Instagram followers to pick out her books for her. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And I actually took some inspo from some of the books, but I posted these pictures on my Instagram of different books with like emojis on top of them, and I asked you guys to vote for them. So now it is time for the big reveal of what books I posted, what you guys picked, and so on and so forth. This picture, there was a light bulb and then a painting. I didn't really know what emojis to put for this one, but the two books I have for this category are All the Light We Cannot See, this was the light bulb, and then Martyr. I put these two together because I think they both revolve around museums. So yeah, All the Light We Cannot See, it is about a family escaping, Paris from the Nazis in World War II. And they are carrying around a jewel that's really valuable as they are fleeing. And I thought that this was a decent idea considering something that happened in Paris lately that has to do with jewels and heists. I don't know if this was a heist or not. And then we have Martyr, and I think this kind of just gives me like a lit fic, but I heard it's like very poetic in the sense, like I'm pretty sure this author is a poet, I think, but I'm really excited. These have both been on my TBR forever. The book that you guys picked out was Martyr. Martyr won by 64%. And then All the Light We Cannot See at 36%. So we are putting Martyr in the read pile. I also want to say some of these books, like I don't have the physical copies. I'm either going to get them on my Kindle or like in the physical copy. Some of them I just don't have, but I'll put pictures of. For this picture, I did the spaceship and then the galaxy. The spaceship is the Hail Mary project, and then the galaxy is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't have the books in front of me, so I know they're both about space and they're both very, very interesting. I don't know the difference, but they sounded really cool. Anyway, this one was kind of close. You guys picked Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid by a whopping 55 to 45%. Congrats! The next picture I posted had a bell and a jar and a tornado and a... I don't know, I tried to kind of spell out what these books were, but like, it didn't really work. I think you guys knew the first one because that's the one that won. Spoiler alert. The first one is The Bell Jar. I've had this book forever. It has also been on my TBR forever. And then the second one was Wuthering Heights, which I don't have. I thought I had it, but I cannot find it. But I don't know, like the tornado isn't wuthering like wind. I don't know. And then Heights. But you guys picked The Bell Jar. And I'm really excited. I see the damn fig tree theory all the time. And like I'm so excited to finally read the book where it came from. Bell Jar is also going in the TBR stack with Atmosphere and Martyr. And then we have this one, Cherries, up, and then a door and a bed. The Cherries one was Red Rising, which I don't have in person, but I'm so excited. Oh my god, I've been wanting to read that book forever. I cannot wait. Oh, and then this one, the little door, the bed, that was the Dream Hotel. Red Rising, I'm pretty sure I want to actually read like a description on it because it sounds so tea. It sounds so tea. I want to tell you guys what this is about. I think this might be one of the first books I read in November. We will see. And it's a series, so I'm really scared I'm gonna like it too much and then like forget about the rest of this TBR and then just read the entire Red Rising series, but we will try. Darrow is a Red, a member of the lowest caste in the color-coded society of the future. Like his fellow Reds, he works all day believing that. Oh my god. This sounds deep. Basically, it's just kind of like a classist sci-fi society. You guys know, but that is my stuff. I love speculative fiction. I love sci-fi. I'm really getting into it more, and this is kind of the same vibe because this actually is like very... This is like one of those speculative fiction books where I'm like, is it gonna be fiction soon? I'm definitely gonna read this probably in December because it is very high on my TBR. But it is about this woman named Sarah who lands at LAX, and the Risk Assessment Administration pulls her aside and informs her that she will soon commit a crime. So basically it's kind of like a futuristic, they have technology that will tell if like you are a good person, a bad person, if you will commit a crime. And basically she gets sent to a hotel in the transfer center where she is kind of kept because they think she is a danger to society. Yeah, I can see that happening in like 30 years at the rate we're going. I am going to read Red Rising. That is going in the pile, figuratively putting it in the pile. I don't have it yet. I am probably going to go to the bookstore and buy it like this week because I really want to read it so bad. Okay, so the next picture I posted was this one. It is like a knife with a snowflake and then an eye with a tree. And then with the knife and a snowflake, that was a killing cold. And then the tree and the eye, or the eye and the tree, was God of the Woods. I don't know, I was like God, eye, woods, tree. This is also high up on my TBR, but unfortunately, but also fortunately, because this book's on C2, Killing Colds 1. So excited. I saw that on my Kindle the other day. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I probably will be reading it like soon. But I saw it on my Kindle the other day. Also, Peep My Case, Page to the Shop, buy it. I don't know if they still have it, but love them. It sounded so good, and let me find you guys a little description of what each book is. I know this book is kind of about, is it like a mystery and a fantasy? Or is it like a mystery? I don't know, but it's about people who go missing at a camp and they like return, try to find them, I'm pretty sure. It's also a timepiece from like the 70s, which sounds so amazing. The daughter of the owner of the family camp goes missing. Do they not go back in time? What was I thinking? Whatever, but it's cheap, and it's kind of a big book too. Like, I'm excited. The cover is so gorge. I love like the little pink drip on the side. So gorge. We'll be reading this soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So this is basically kind of like a woman goes to a house. There's some threatening messages on the phone. There are footsteps in the snow outside. Is the power gonna go out? Is there gonna be a storm? There wasn't anything about that in the description, but I wonder if that's what's gonna happen. I really love books. I just read, what was it? The Intruder by Frida McFadden. It was pretty good. And it was about basically this woman who, like, a stranger appears at her door, this little girl, and there's a storm and she has to like rescue her from the storm, but like the little girl is kind of trying to kill her. Maybe, maybe not. It was tea. I love books where a character is just like trapped somewhere and they have to get out. Amazing description. Anyway, for my TBR this month in November, we have, I'll walk you guys through it again. I will walk you guys through it again. Don't you worry. We have Martyr. We have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We have The Bell Jar. We have Red Rising, and we have A Killing Cold. That's a good lineup. I'm really messing with that lineup. That's really good. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for participating. I definitely want to do this again, maybe like in January or February, which that's so crazy that that is like the next few months, like we're already at the end of the year. But I love doing this, and so many people interacted with it, which I was nervous I was gonna post it and like 2 people would vote, but a lot of you guys actually voted, which is so nice. Thank you. If you want to vote in the next one, follow my Bookstagram or my personal Instagram, whichever one you want. I posted it on both. Like, I posted the link to the voting on my main Instagram. So yeah, go follow all my socials: TikTok, Instagram, Bookstagram. What else do I have? I got a Fable account. I still use Goodreads, but I'm slowly switching into Fable. I've learned so much about my reading this year, and I think at the end of the year, I'm gonna do like a wrap-up video about like all the books I read, how my reading style changed, X, Y, Z, you know? And I think I'm gonna talk about my app change. But I love Fable. Download it. Follow me. I will link it. I still will link my Goodreads below. Shop my Ben Able storefront. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video.